totally not interrupting. Highly questionable. And we're doing a show on love.
Just to let you know, this is our first date.
You believe in love at first sight? I did, and I still do. So I met somebody and we just spoke for a few hours. We met in Switzerland. He was from the Caribbean, I'm French. And he just asked me to marry him. And I just said, okay. And I went there and, we waited for a few months, but we realized we were made for each other. And so we got married and we tattooed our wedding ring here. No, we are divorced. Love stories are not always beautiful, but that was a fantastic experience.
And this is your son from that marriage, I assume?
Yes, that's right.
What's the craziest love, romance, relationship, whatever, that you've ever been in?
I don't know if it's the craziest, but I've been involved with a foot fetishist.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a shoe model.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Can we
One
get
of my longest running gigs.
Can we get a shot of your feet?
Oh, right. Yes. Size 6.
All right. We can't
6B.
we can't really tell with the shoes on, but it's kind of cold, and it would be going above and beyond the call to have Laurel take her shoes off in this weather. So
it's amazing when you tell someone you're a shoe model, how the foot fetishists really come out. Oh, really? You're a shoe model? Can I see your feet? Anyway, I ended up dating one. He was a poet.
Yeah.
Who was also in the army at one point, and a sommelier. Very interesting person.
Wow.
Writes really, really great pop music. He every time I saw him, whoever I was with, he would always say, Laurel's a shoe model. Show him your feet. You're like, we're playing show and tell again? He's like, yeah. Or every time I was around him, at some point, he'd just take my foot in his hand and he'd just look at it and with love in his eyes.
Wow. Now, did you get to a physical relationship with him?
I did.
Okay. Now, during the sex, did he want some foot action involved?
I guess he wasn't a serious foot fetish because, no, we didn't do the foot thing during sex. But
really? Oh.
But it did. It sometimes it started the whole process of getting to the physical activity.
So instead of taking off your bra first, you take off your shoe and work his way up from there. Okay.
The thing is that everybody said, Erica, Dave's gay. And I said, and so I kind of wrote him off, and then he got really upset the night he said he liked me. And I was like, but everyone said you were gay. He's like, I can't believe that. Who said that? I'm not gay. And he was so adamant about it. I mean, but I'm telling you, this guy, I thought, oh, what a great guy. I met him, and he's like, I like to run. I'm like, so do I. He's like, I like to take photos and I'm into photography. I'm like, me too.
I like to have sex with men. Oh, me too.
No, here was the clincher. He goes, I'd love Tori Amos. And he starts playing her song on the piano, and I'm singing along with him. So gay.
Have you ever had a bad breakup?
Oh, yeah, a few.
Yeah, tell us about
a couple.
Yeah.
Well, there's one, the person was just kind of psychotic.
Really?
Yeah, and then they wouldn't take no for an answer type thing.
Right.
So I kind of pretended as an actor to still be in it until I left the state.
We went out that night, had fun, and then, he spent the night over at my house, right? Sure. And so the next morning, I'm performing something, and he actually pushes my head aside, and he looks at me, and he's like, this isn't working.
And no teeth?
Right. So he's like, this isn't working, you're wonderful, but I can't do this.
How are you? Can we talk to you for a new show? It's about love. We're talking about love. It's Valentine's Day weekend, sort of, kind of. What are you guys' name?
I'm Dave.
Dave, you look really cold and wet.
I'm fine.
It looks like you guys had a snowball fight and you got your ass kicked by this girl here.
Obviously.
That's true. You're like, your face is completely dry. What's your name?
Lacey.
All right. Remind me never to get in a snowball fight with Lacey. Now, you guys together? You're a couple?
Yes.
How long have you been going out?
4 years.
So you're married?
No.
You're married or...
Might as well be.
You're married or Dave is just a real commitment folk?
One of these days we'll get around to it.
Now, what's up? When are you going to step up? This is a beautiful girl. She has excellent snowball throwing skills.
Why you gotta put me on the spot like this?
Yeah. Is the light bright enough? We don't want to give you like the third degree here.
That's right. I can't see anybody because of the snow.
Yeah. No, that's not a good excuse. Now, what's the story? Now, you've been going out with this beautiful girl here for 4 years.
That's right.
Now, when are you going to do it? You got something in plan for Tuesday night?
Well,
nice dinner?
I actually was going to, but now you just told her. Now it ruined the surprise.
We were walking. We were very cold. We were very wet. And this nice lady, she invited us into her home, and we went into her apartment, and she baked us an apple pie. Well, she didn't bake it, but it was a frozen one. But nonetheless, she put it in the oven for an hour, and we sat and we talked to her, and we looked at some of her photo albums of her grandmother. We had the apple pie. We enjoyed that. And then we did an interview with her, which you're going to see now. Her name is Ellen. How will you spend your Valentine's Day?
At work.
How will you spend the night of Valentine's Day?
I will probably go to sleep in my own little bed.
You're not going to have dinner or anything?
No. I would never bring another child into this world because I'm too messed up myself, and I would bring another neurotic person into the world or whatever, so I don't know. I mean, I'm probably better off not having any children. But then sometimes I wonder about what I've missed.
I would think you would make a great mother, if only for your apple pie baking capabilities.
My ability to buy a frozen, pre-cooked pie, heat it up.
They didn't have to know about that.